Hello, you big booty lickers, and welcome to the Gents Lounge. I hope you're having a happy holidays.
It's not December, you moron!
Fuck! Ow, that hurt! Jesus Christ! Right. December is over, but it's a new year. So, you know what that means, right? It's time we look at our New Year's resolution list and see if we can take something off.
Okay, let's see my to-do list.
A few inches later.
Oh, wait. Find a new hentai that no one knows about. I think I have the perfect hentai to share. This is the most vile, atrocious, evil, nastiest hentai I've ever seen. You're probably thinking that this is some weak shit. I bet this guy hasn't even seen Euphoria. Well, I hate to break it to you, I've never seen both Euphorias. When I compare them both, Euphoria doesn't even come close to what Bondage Game has in disgusting factor. In Euphoria, you do see quite a bit of disgusting things, but they're few and far between. Think carefully. I said think carefully! Has Euphoria made you stop watching just because of a bit of scat and torture? I bet it hasn't.
Yeah, I know you busted a nut to it, you nasty freak.
Bondage Game, however, is if you took Euphoria and said, what if I keep going? If you don't want to take my word for it, then let me give you a recap to see just how depraved it gets. Lots of sex. Alright, the video's over. Play the end credits. Okay, seriously though, let's talk about what happens. God damn! Mommy? Sorry, I meant mommy? We first lay our eyes on a box with chains wrapped around it with two characters nearby, Yayoi the head maid and Renji the main antagonist. Inside the box is our main character Yu, who has lost her memories because of plot. If I'm gonna be honest, there is more physical plot than actual narrative plot in this series. Anyway, once Yu is released from the box, we get some very out-of-pocket comments from Renji. We discover that Renji is a sex slave trainer who trains people for BDSM play as future prospects to sell to rich tycoons. And he will go to great lengths to please his buyers. Eventually, I will list what he does, but let's focus on the story first. Within the first night, Yu is subjected to witnessing another maid, Sachi, being tortured with melted candle wax entering her body and other things coming out of her orifice. That means her cheeks. You can also tell this is the moment you realized, shit, this is actually happening, and that any chance of her happiness will be stripped away, just like all her clothes. Side note, how are you this dumb for this to be the moment for you to realize, I just can't, man. She's so stupid. After accepting the reality of the situation, we skip ahead after many days of painful training. Fortunately, Yu manages to find a bit of happiness by befriending Sachi, the maid from earlier. Sadly, this friendship doesn't last. All thanks to this normal blue-collared citizen with nothing wrong with him. Just look at him. So innocent. He could touch my kids. Let's play a little game of what Renji does to these two. Does Renji A. make them eat each other's shit? B. genetically alter them to have gigantic to fulfill his inner secret of living his favorite yaoi dojin? C. kill Sachi? D. force him to watch every single queen bee hentai created with no breaks in between? That really is a fate worse than death. If you chose B, then don't come near me. Please. The correct answer was, he killed Sachi. That's not even the worst part. Renji takes Sachi's head and leaves it near an asleep Yu for her to wake up to. Oh, and you want to know the funniest part? It still gets worse. Just a little side note. Renji eats Sachi. Fuck, man. I really watched this shit multiple times to make this video. This is only episode 1. Episode 2 somehow manages to bring it a step above episode 1. If you didn't like Renji already, get ready to hate him more. If you remember Yayoi, she's next on the chopping block. And just a little backstory, Yayoi was originally owned by Renji's dad and was passed down to him. So she has a little more sentiment toward Renji's family. Unfortunately, all of that sentimental attachment was stripped away once Renji gave Yayoi away without hesitation. What comes next for Yayoi is not for the faint of heart. I don't think I can truly describe what happens to Yayoi, but I will use an analogy to describe what happens. Imagine you're a baker, and your friends are also bakers. You decide to make the biggest Long John donut, but your friends are thinking, something is missing. So someone suggests, what if we add a bunch of cream inside? But no one got the memo to only add enough cream. So everyone fills the donut with more cream. Once they realized that the donut was too big, they thought, what if we keep going and add more things? Now that that's in your head, let's try to forget about it and move on. Except we're not moving at all because this hentai decides to jump the gun and have the weirdest pacing in the story. We move from that scene to just ritualistic human sacrifice. I wish I was joking. There is no context for why or any backstory mentioning this. The only thing that we know about this ritual is that it's live streamed for people to watch, and the purpose of it is to cleanse the girls to make them into their purest form. I have no clue what the hell they're talking about, and they don't further elaborate on this. Once Renji introduces his Twitch stream at Renji Likes Small Yaoi Hands, we find out that this ritual is just to kill them. Something tells me that's what he meant by purest form. And if I'm gonna be honest with you, this is still better than my idea of what he meant.
Oh no, bro. Who just jizz?
The bigger question is, how does Renji plan on killing you? With a gun? No. That's too messy. That won't send her to her purest form. Instead, he lets Yayoi give Renji the sword as her huge bazongas keep getting in the fucking way. Luckily, karma does bite Renji back in a funny way. Yayoi wanted to be close with Renji one more time, and she got her final wish. She grabs Renji's arm and changes the angle of the sword to the one place that mattered. His guts. Did you think I was gonna say his heart? This is a hentai, goddammit! There is nothing wholesome around here. So, a happy ending, I guess? I hate to break it to you, there is no good ending. You would think after Renji dies, everyone would be safe and go back to lead a normal life because nothing traumatic happened, right? Well, that didn't happen for you. It's unclear what happens, but I can tell you one thing for sure. She is still horny, and she's all alone in a dark place. You know, since I glossed over a lot of details of what happened, you didn't get to see the list of every batshit insane thing Renji does here. So, let me just list them off real quick. Murder, cannibalism, genetically altering women to have gigantic cocks, genetically altering women to have multiple cocks, poop play, baby play, sex trafficking, and pedophilia. I'm sure there's more that I couldn't think of. There's nothing wrong.
Right.
So, gents, what did we learn about Bondage Game? That's right. This world is a cruel, dark,
I'm still gonna watch it though.
Alright, if you want to watch it, be prepared. I've had to watch this over 10 plus times, and I get the same feeling with each watch. This was a pleasant watch, and I would recommend it. I'm just joking. This shit was so fucking nasty! Side note, I found out that Bondage Game has a visual novel and an English dub. I'm sure the visual novel delves in deeper to the missing plot holes that we got from the hentai version, but it's 30 hours long, and I'm not committed enough to read 30 hours of this disgusting series. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just a lazy shit, and I don't want to read. The dub, however, it's not what I expected.
Master Renji, the package from the auction has been delivered.
It took a while. We might not have enough time for the next game.
I'm so mad at myself because I was expecting this to be pretty bad, but it's actually really good. If you guys are interested, I will talk about the dub sometime in the future. Also, something interesting I noticed is that no one in the AniTube space has talked about this series. Maybe because no one wants to be associated with this series, or they will be on the Epstein list. To put the final nail in the coffin, let me show you some reviews I found, and I think they speak for themselves that this really is the most disgusting hentai. Holy shit, I'm never masturbating again! I thought I was pretty damn freaky with my fetishes and shit, but holy shit, this traumatized me so hard, I didn't want to watch the second episode! Man, I don't think I'm ever gonna masturbate again. My dick lost a few centimeters with that too. Holy shit! This isn't for the weak-hearted at all. Fuck! I'm traumatized as fuck! I thought that pigeon blood was worse than this hentai, but God! This hentai, it has no heart, and all it is just torture. I only saw the candle wax torture and the purple-haired woman shitting scene, but I saw an image of the oversizing scene, and God! It makes me want to throw up. You want to hear the funniest thing? You can buy this on Amazon.
Huh?
You think I'm fucking with you? Here, look! It's legitimately right here! You know, I don't know if I should be happy or sad. Actually, no, I know the answer. I should be fucking sad. Why does it have this many 5-star reviews? Why? That explains why. Look at this guy. Holy moly! And I thought I'd seen everything. And he spells thought like this. This planet is chalked. We're done. We're fucking done. It's game over. I know I didn't show that many reviews. You can go look them up yourselves. They're pretty fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it's time I wrap up this video. So let me just say this before the video ends. When you watch it, and I know you will, please tell me in the comments how I was right. And thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you next time.